Mario Odyssey. So, yeah.
Okay, guys. Actually, we're gonna restart because my mic was muted. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the KazooCast, episode number 3. I'm joined today by Chandler and Dana, and Dana's been on stream before, so you guys have seen her before. And
I have, yes.
Let me know if volume is okay for everyone, and yeah. So what? To get started, what has everyone been playing this week?
Oh yeah. Well, again, I've been playing a little bit of Rocket League and Fortnite. I'm not so good at Fortnite. Been trying to get in it a little bit more, but nonetheless, it's kind of a fun game for like if you have 15 or 30 minutes. But rather than that, I've been getting a little bit more moons, particularly in the Hat Kingdom of Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, and really?
Then I'm trying to. I'm embarrassed to say this, but I haven't finished Breath of the Wild yet.
No.
But I'm on the last Divine Beast, so I'll get there, guys.
Yeah.
Sometime.
It's really funny you say that because I've been getting back into Breath of the Wild lately. Yeah. I finished it a long time ago, but when I got the DLC a few months ago, I've been like really trying to get all the Korok seeds.
Yes.
I don't know how many there are. I've heard there's like 900 or something crazy like that. Yeah. 900, and I'm only at I think 587. So I have a lot of work ahead of me. So yeah. I'm sure every time Kazoo logs on, she's like, "Oh, Dana's playing Breath of the Wild again," you know. So I've been really into it lately again.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun game, but the thing is, when I started, I kind of mainly explored. I didn't really kind of worry too much about my task. So I'm trying to finish it up though, because I know everyone's kind of like over it already.
It's like, yeah, I think that's so sad because like, why are people over Breath of the Wild? Like, I don't.
Did you guys play the DLC that came out in November?
Oh yeah, in December.
The Champions Ballad? No? Oh, it's really good. It's really good. Highly recommended. It's well worth the money. And they might still be selling the combo pack DLC, which is what I did, where they packaged the first part of the DLC that gives you
can buy it.
Oh, is that? Okay. Yeah.
Because everybody probably would have skipped the first one. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say all it does is give you like clothes, but but the actual DLC itself, the Champions Ballad, is really good. So I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good too. I played that on stream, back when it first came out. It was really good. I liked it a lot. So that's what you've been playing, Dana? You've been playing Breath of the Wild?
For the most part, yeah. Splatoon 2, of course, my favorite. And I did try the demo version of Octopath Traveler.
Oh, really?
So that was interesting, because I'm not super...
Oh no, we can't hear you. Dana, what happened? We can't hear you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, is she? Oh, yeah, Dana, you cut out. But
oh no.
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of the Octopath Traveler demo as well. I think it's a really cool game. Not so much of an RPG person, so I'm not sure if I'll buy it, but I really like the graphics because it makes it kind of come to life a little bit. And I definitely like the battle system in there. But yeah, we'll see if I get it.
Yeah. I'm not really planning on getting that one because I'm not really much of an RPG person either.
Yeah.
They just like take a long time and are, I don't know, they're like kind of slow, I feel like. Dana, you back?
Am I back? Do you hear me?
You're back.
Yes.
You're back.
All right, sweet. Okay.
You gravy.
Awesome.
Yay.
But yeah, I agree about Octopath Traveler. I'm also not really a turn-based RPG type of person, but there was really something charming about the style, and it looks cool. But yeah, whether or not I end up getting it, I think it depends on how much they want for it. If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm ready to dump, over $40, depending on how long the game is. So we'll see. It looks cool, but just not super into RPGs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it too. I don't think I'm gonna get it because more than the money for me is the time. And I hate having a bunch of games. Like, I hate having a huge backlog. I don't like that at all. But yeah. So I've been playing lots of Mario Tennis Aces. I really like that game. It's really fun.
Yeah, I plan on getting that soon. I actually play tennis, so I'm kind of really intrigued by it. Yeah.
Nice.
Recreationally now, but I used to play a little bit competitive in high school. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how the swing mode works for that, and if it actually kind of does the top spin, the backspin, and the lobs, like just in regular tennis. So.
Now, I haven't seen any footage of it, and I don't own it, so I'm assuming you use the Joy-Cons, though, right? Does it use motion controls?
For swing mode, it does. Yeah, you can use the motion controls for that.
Okay. Have you been using those?
I don't, because I play online, and they don't let you do that online, which is unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to. I'm like, I want to get into that, like, Wii Sports mode. Like,
I was just going to say, yeah.
Take me back to 2006.
Just beware of chairs around you, because I have to tell you, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Hitting a chair.
Oh, yeah.
With a Wiimote or even a Joy-Con in your hand, I'm sure would be the same.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I agree. Yeah, so, now I guess we will transition into some of our topics. Now, did you guys hear about the new Splatfest that is coming to Splatoon 2 to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Splatoon 2? And it's a global Splatfest. It's global. And it has a theme. Its theme is squid versus octopus. So, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, Kazoo and I were talking about that the other day, because I didn't hear the official announcement, but I saw it on, I guess it's not Miiverse, but whatever they have, is it Miiverse technically? What allows you to post on the, in the lobby of Splatoon?
I think it might be is that the online app thing?
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I saw the theme because Nintendo had posted it on Twitter, and so everyone was freaking out about it.
Yeah.
And Kazoo and I were talking, we're like, oh yeah, we want to stream. And then I go, well, what side are you picking? And she's like, Octolings. And I'm like, oh no, I'm going Inkling. So, we might still be able to stream it together, but we won't be on the same team. Unfortunately,
I don't know. I still don't know yet. I still haven't decided yet. I have to see what more people are choosing, because, like,
okay,
I don't know. It's gonna be a hard.
I think I would go with Squid, the Squidlings. I don't know.
Yeah. They started it all, man. I mean, back to the original 2 years ago.
True.
They have a special place in my heart. It's
that
nothing against the Octolings. I just don't have as much of a connection to them as I do the Inklings.
That is true. Yeah. I feel like probably a lot of the OG Splatoon players will be going for the Inkling.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the newer ones will be going for the Octoling, because, like, the Octoling obviously is new.
Right.
So.
Now, how does the score for this Splatfest work? I know it's based on popularity, and then who actually wins the games outright. What is the third kind of decider for that?
The third one is team wins, I think.
Yeah.
So there's like solo victories.
Team wins and popularity are the three.
Oh, yeah.
And then whichever one gets two 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 wins.
Yeah. So I mean, Octolings is gonna have to. They're gonna have to step up if they want to win.
They're gonna fight hard. But see, wouldn't it be weird though if they ended up winning, because you know the OG Splatoon started with the Inklings. You know, the Octolings were in the story mode, but to have Octolings win, just it'd be weird. It'd just be a weird ending. Whichever way it ends, it's fine because we're all friends. But but just kind of that pride, like, well, wait a minute.
It just wouldn't be right. Just wouldn't be
right. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Octoling is gonna be more popular.
That's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah.
You think
they're like, I feel like they're cooler to a lot of people.
Yeah.
They have kind of like that edgy vibe that people like, whereas edgy. The Inklings are cute. So.
Yeah. I might have to go with the OG. I don't know. The OG. And do you guys? I don't know if you guys realize this, but I don't know how important it actually is, but the theme for the Splatfest isn't Inklings versus Octolings. It's Squid versus Octopus. So I don't know, I don't know if there's any significance to that, but
that's weird that I didn't realize it was just Squid versus Octopus.
Yeah.
I mean, because last time,
I definitely thought that was interesting.
But that's weird because
I don't know
to me it still translates to Inkling versus Octoling, because I mean, Pearl and Marina are each their respective race, if you will, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Although, you know what? Now that I think about it, there's wiki pages that have all the lists of the Splatfests from the first game, and I think in Japan they actually had a Squid versus Octopus
did they?
Splatfest. Let me double check that. I have my iPad here. I can look while we chat. But what's funny is, I have to go back to the original for a second, is that I don't know if either of you played it.
Yeah.
But Callie and Marie, my girls, the Squid sisters, they were the final Splatfest.
Yeah.
And it was just an all-out battle. And Marie ended up winning in all 3 areas, as in Japan, Europe, and North America. She won. So Marie is the better Squid sister. Fight me! I'm just kidding. But yeah, Team Marie definitely. So.
Yeah, I was definitely Team Marie also. For that Splatfest.
That was I remember I was actually up visiting my brother at college during the summer, and we were getting rained out that day, and I was like, all right, great, I could just spend all day fighting for my girl. So so that's what I did, and it paid off. Nice.
Did you become a Marie queen?
I did. I was very proud.
Hey, you know it.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's pretty awesome.
Okay, so they did have a Splatfest Squid versus Octopus in the first game.
Okay.
They did. But all right. Anyways, just wanted to double check.
That's really interesting though.
Yeah, actually, if you guys look up, if you just type in Splatfest Splatoon 1, the wiki will give a whole list of all the Splatfest themes in North America, Europe, and Japan. So that's pretty interesting to look, and they even tell you what sides won. So.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really interesting. Split 1 instead of because you know how Splatoon and they have the 2, you can do 2N,
oh yeah,
SPLAT or SPLA 2N.
Yep.
Splatoon. So then you also have Splat 1.
Splat 1.
Splat 1.
Sploon.
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 Sploon. That's what it's really called. Okay. I was just looking up it. Can you send me the link? Can you put that in our group chat?
For sure.
Okay.
Let me look it up real quick.
Cool.
It's really interesting. They even have all the wins from the second game too.
Oh. Wonder what they will do for Splatoon 3. I mean, they'll probably do the same thing, Chris. I'm sure they'll still have Splatfest because those are super popular.
Have you guys bought the Octo expansion pack yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I do have the Octo expansion.
Now, is the story... I know they have a story mode on Splatoon. I haven't played with it yet, but is the Octo expansion better than the story better than the original story, or?
So that's interesting because I really liked both of the campaign modes in 1 and 2. Now, in terms of lore, and I'm not going to spoil anything for those who haven't finished it yet, I have finished it, there really isn't that much lore in the Octo expansion. So there, from what I gathered, it's not really like the history of the Octolings or anything. There's a little bit hidden in there, but it's not really about it. Now, what they did do in the expansion that was really cool is that the level difficulty got upped like 100%. I mean, these levels are challenging, most of them. So very challenging, very rewarding. There's a lot to do. You can go back and revisit it when you're done. And it's really, really a good DLC. But in terms of lore, there's not much there, which is probably why I don't feel a connection to the Octolings like I thought I would.
Yeah.
You know, they don't really delve into, you know, one of the main points they make, even in the campaign mode, just the regular campaign mode in Splatoon 2, is how the Squid Sisters concert 2 years ago changed some people's lives, and, you know, some of the Octolings started becoming friendlier, but they never really went into that all that much. So I was a little disappointed. I was like, well, so what happened? Why are they nice? So, yeah, but still, all in all, worth the money. It's $20. There's 80 levels. Definitely worth investing in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It would be nice if there were more lore in it, though. Because, yeah, I haven't finished it. I've only gotten one thing so far because, like, I'm really bad. So
it's hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
It is hard. It is hard. It is quite challenging.
You will fail quite a lot, let me tell you.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
a seasoned veteran has failed quite a lot.
That already, and I only have, like I said, I only have one thing. So
you'll get there. It's good.
Chandler, did you say that you have it yet or no?
No, I don't. But it might be a little bit harder for me since I'm not that great of a Splatoon player. But I think I probably would have to play just the original campaign first. The original campaign on the Splatoon 2.
Yeah, I haven't finished the original campaign yet.
So, I mean, that'll probably help prepare me for the Octo expansion.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. You'll get a feel for how levels kind of work and all that good stuff.
Definitely. Have you gotten, or have you done some of the original campaign?
No, not. I've just been playing doing the online multiplayer.
Yeah.
Because I'm addicted to it. It's pretty fun.
I feel that. I feel that.
It is addicting in the best way possible, though.
Yeah.
I know. It's like Rocket League. I love that game, but sometimes it's hard to just transition to another game because I'm like, oh man, like I'm pretty good at it. I'll say not to brag.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just really hard, like, after playing that a lot, to just, like, get into, like, more of another game. And that's why I'm kind of holding off buying Mario Tennis, because I feel like I could get a lot more value out of my other games first.
Right.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And also just save money. So
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Money's tight.
I know. I've wanted to buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for a long time now, and I still don't have it. And they still want $60 for it. And I'm like, guys, you're killing me.
Like, chill.
I mean, there's no chill. So I'm like, I want it, but I just can't dump $60 right now, especially with like games like Okami HD coming out eventually. And I'm like, I've already played that, but I really would like to have it again because why not? It's a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of new stuff coming out. And I'm like, it can maybe wait.
Yeah.
Let me make some money first.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Mario Kart 8 is a remake of
a
re-release, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, And
I know.
speaking of re-releases, did you guys know that Amazon Prime, you know how they have their like deal on video games that like you get like 20% off if you have Amazon Prime and you pre-order a video game? Well, now they changed their like fine print so that does not include remasters or re-releases.
Oh,
Really?
that's
Oh
cool.
man.
Yeah, it's
No.
like it's like after kind of after Gamers Club Unlocked from Best Buy, you know,
Well, yeah.
became like disbanded, I guess. So now I guess maybe they feel like they don't like need to compete as much anymore. So they're gonna like start like making that go away, and then
They're scamming us.
soon like
Yeah.
I don't even have Prime and I feel
maybe
scammed.
soon because like they don't have to compete anymore. Maybe
Right.
because nowhere else offers discounts. Like GameStop doesn't, like Target doesn't,
Yeah.
Walmart
Yeah, I know.
doesn't.
Did you guys hear about GameStop's kind of I think they're being bought out right now.
Yeah,
Have you
they're
guys
in
what
heard?
I heard.
discussions, so we probably wouldn't see anything about that like for like a while, like a long time,
Oh.
a couple years down the line, at least.
Now, speaking of remasters, even though it's not out yet, what do you guys think about Dark Souls Remastered? Because other consoles have it already, which is why people who own a Switch are like, what's going on? Why is it delayed so long?
Yeah.
It actually should be coming out. It's July something, I think within the next couple weeks. But I don't know if you guys have played Dark Souls before or are interested in it. What are your thoughts?
I'm not really interested in it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like I've watched someone play Bloodborne before, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's a very niche audience, I think. We own Dark Souls 1 on the PS3. My brother has played all 3 of them, and Demon Souls,
Really?
the predecessor, which everyone forgets about and is actually the better one.
What?
IMO. Demon Souls. It's like the
Yeah.
It's technically
I
the
think
first
I
in the
remember
Souls.
that.
Yeah, it's really good. But it's so funny that the remaster is coming out because my brother sat down about 3 weeks ago and actually played through the entire Dark Souls 1 all over again on the PS3, and he's like, this game just sucks. Like,
Really?
it ran really poorly on the PlayStation 3. Like, the frames would drop like you would not believe. I don't even know how he finished this game. It looked so bad.
Oh no.
And he's like, oh, this area's bad, and this area, you know, so he was just kind of like, we wanted to buy the remaster to see how nice it would look and how nice and smoothly it would run. But now we're like, man, it's just, and that's not to say it's a bad game. It's challenging, and that's what makes it, you know, frustrating for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But he just was
that's
thinking.
part of the reason that I'm not
Right.
into that one.
It's definitely challenging, but just his thoughts on how he didn't like some of the level designs. But, you know, that's not to dissuade anyone from buying it. I'm sure a lot of people are, like, super hyped about it. And I would consider, since they only want $40 for it, so it's not a huge loss. But it's interesting because this one has been delayed for so long on the Switch, and everyone's like, why does everyone else have it and we don't? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the release date now. I can't find it anywhere.
I want to say it's, like, July 26th.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's it, yeah. That's my
Yeah, they
mom's
showed
birthday,
a demo.
I bet she would love that. My mom loves the ugly games. I mean, you know, I don't want to call it ugly, but it's not exactly Splatoon.
I think they showed it at PAX East, and it looked like it ran pretty good. So
Really?
I guess they had some other issues that we didn't really see. But yeah, as far as Dark Souls, I mean, most of the Switch audience is more casual gamers, I would say. There's a little bit more hardcore gamers in this generation than I would say Wii U or definitely Wii. But yeah, I don't think, gamers are gonna gravitate towards it. So.
Right. And that being said, I'm still glad they're bringing it to the Switch. I think it's great that they're finally porting some of these things. Like LA Noire got ported, and Okami's gonna be ported. So I'm really glad that they're, and they even ported Bayonetta. I mean, that was back on the Wii U, but they also have it on Switch. So I'm glad that they're expanding their audience. And hey, you know, if you can make money in different audiences, I'm all for it. That's fine. So
yeah, I definitely agree. LA Noire was one game where I kind of watched all the gameplay through it, so I'm not sure that I would buy it, but it was definitely looked like a really cool game, and I'm pretty glad they brought it on the Switch.
Right, and that gives me hope that they might port something like Red Dead Redemption over, since they have one Rockstar game.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping. I'm like, come on, you gotta give us Red Dead.
I guess it probably just depends on how well it sells, I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even though I'm not a huge fan of it, I hope they do port GTA 5, because I think that would be somewhat of a system seller to get out more Switch units.
Yeah, to have it portably. I feel like they basically like have to do that at this point, because like they they have that on like pretty much everything, don't they? Now.
Yeah, and I heard they're reaching. Hopefully I get this correct, but I think they're reaching 100 million units sold.
Oh, really? Wow.
100 million?
Yeah.
Last I checked, it was 10 million. Of course, that was months ago, but still, 100 million.
Or wait a second, I might be wrong.
I definitely heard 10 million. 10 million was not too long ago. That was about maybe 2.5 months ago.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
10 million is still a lot.
That is quite a lot.
Yeah, I think it is 100 million. Well, wait a sec.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of units sold. I mean, so now, I guess we don't have any more to say on that topic. Like, do you guys think, oh, Congo Line Monkey thought the Switch would flop?
Honestly, the Switch's success story of 2017 is one of my favorite, like, comeback stories ever. It's just in terms of Nintendo, like, you know, they've always kind of been the underdog, and then all of a sudden, they just zoomed up to the top, and I was so proud, so.
I agree.
It was definitely their best year, I think, probably, because you had Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey. Those two games were up for Game of the Year, which is really unheard of because, you know, usually there's no Nintendo games up there for Game of the Year. So it was really cool to have those two and actually have Breath of the Wild win.
It was so exciting. I remember voting in the on the online the website. They were like, place your vote, and I was like, yes, just all of the categories. So
yes.
And the only other game that I remember in 2015 or maybe 2016, Splatoon won Best Multiplayer, which I was pretty excited about. But that's a small title, but it was fun.
Yeah. It's not like obviously like the big like Game of the Year category, or whatever, but it's still. I mean, a win is a win, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so
it was well deserved.
It was. It was good. It was really good. And then, so if we don't have anything more to say on that topic, the Hylian Shield Edition 2DS XL was just released, and it's GameStop exclusive. So
I did not see that. Do you have a link that I could take a look?
Yeah.
Not that I need to trade in mine, but.
Oh, you think?
Well, so I have the 3DS XL in pink, and it's I think one of the first editions of the 3DS because I know they've come out with like the better.
I'm
3D
sorry, no, it's not a
screens and
3DS,
everything.
it's a 2DS. But
Oh, 2DS. Okay.
Oh.
but
2DS,
like,
which is actually okay because I was just gonna say I don't actually use the 3D feature all that much on my 3DS.
yeah.
So having a 2DS would not be a problem.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks really nice.
What?
That looks really nice. So
What is really nice?
The blue,
What?
the GDS, the Hylian shield for the GDS.
Yes. Oh yeah, and it comes preloaded with a link between. Well, you know what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna put it on the screen right now.
Oh, that does look really good. And you know what? A Link Between Worlds is fantastic.
Yeah,
it's
A Link
really,
Between
really
Worlds is a really good game. I do like that a lot.
I mean, to be honest, though, they have to come up with some strategy in order to sell more 2DSs,
Yeah.
3DSs. So
Yes, that's true. Yeah, they did have to, I guess, come up with a strategy. So that they're on the screen. That's a 2DS, and it's actually raised. I watched my boy James Clark. He did an unboxing of this, and it pretty much blew up. It's probably at this point it's probably at like 3K views, and it was like the top, like if you search like for that unboxing, it's like the top one that comes up, like the first one.
Wow.
So that's pretty neat.
That's
And,
awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, congrats to him and on that. And yeah, this is it has like raised. So like you can see the
So it's actually like texturized. It's actually
Yeah.
got some.
yeah, you
Some
can
3D.
see those little the like little shield things on the sides. They're like those are raised, and then like the little silver detail next to the Triforce and the Triforce itself are also raised.
It looks really
Yeah.
good. I'm looking at images of it right now. It looks really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So far, I've liked all of their exclusive releases. I mean, they had the Majora's Mask 3DS, I believe.
yeah,
not too
that
long
one
ago.
is cool.
And everyone was freaking out about that one too. And they've all looked really good. I've not been disappointed. I haven't bought any, but you know, I don't have $300 to just woo.
Yeah, I
out the
know.
window, so-
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They still want. I can't remember if it was $2.99 or $1.99 for the Galaxy 3DS.
oh man,
And I'm like,
$2.99.
yeah,
it was
I think it was two. I'm not
But
certain.
it's
I have to
that's
look
a
at it.
cool 3DS though.
Yeah.
It is cool, but I don't have the heart to exchange my pink one because it's just such a pleasant color combo. It's like pink and white, and it's very subtle.
Is it like an Animal Crossing one or no?
No, it's just one of the colors that first came out when the 3DS was released. They had blue, red, I think black, and then the pink and white.
Wait, is yours an OG 3DS?
Mine's an OG 3DS
OG?
XL. It's an XL though.
What?
I can actually, yeah, it's sitting somewhere over here, but. And that's why I was saying since then they've improved the 3D like facial tracking everything.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, should I upgrade to the Galaxy one which has better tracking? But I love this one too much, and I also
Yeah.
don't use the 3D feature that much. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
only
yeah,
have a
yeah.
couple games for it, so I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, not enough to make it worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like my eyes can't see 3D, so you have to use both of your eyes. Both your eyes have to work together to use 3D. So
Right.
yeah, to see 3D. So yeah, if anybody didn't know that,
Fun fact.
fun fact. Yes, fun fact about the eyes. So yeah. And they also have two other 2DSs that are a Minecraft. There's a Minecraft one and an Animal Crossing one.
I think I've seen the Animal Crossing one, and I know they also have skins that you can buy for them.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that they made an Animal Crossing skin as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe. I haven't heard about like them doing a skin, but Yeah, the Animal Crossing one. Like, I'm a huge Animal Crossing fan, and I just didn't feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like that 2DS is that exciting. Oh, but those limited ones, they're Japan only also. So.
Oh.
But
yeah, I feel like the 3DS didn't take off as well as I thought it would. For some reason, maybe it's just that there's a limited selection of games right now, or I haven't heard much about
the
it
3DS
other than
or the 2DS?
I mean, either one, I guess. Since I still have a 3DS, I still look for games every now and then, but
yeah,
I'm not sure that they've. It's a great handheld console. I really like it, but I don't know if it took off as well as they hoped it would.
Oh.
Although Animal Crossing New Leaf was fantastic. I still play it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love New Leaf. I haven't played it in a long time, but.
Yeah, my villagers are all probably gone. All my favorites. They're probably just like, all right, see ya.
Yeah. Yeah, like, see ya. Oh, yeah. Chris says that the 3DS is limited by its hardware because you can't push everything into... you can't push 3D into everything and make it work. Sense. So yeah, I definitely agree. That's true. That's true. He also says that he's one of the small percent that can't view it because the 3D in games makes him nauseous. But I feel like there are like a lot more people than you might think.
Yeah, I know my uncle can't see 3D that well, and so it's definitely, there's definitely people out there. But to be honest, the 3D feature didn't kind of wasn't the thing that made me buy the 3DS though.
Yeah, it was definitely at the time where people were like really obsessed with like 3D, I guess. Like like I remember around that time we got my dad bought this TV that would did 3D, and there were like a ton of like 3D movies and stuff, and so
yeah, I think
that was
didn't
around the
Samsung
time.
come out with some kind of 3D TV that everyone was freaking out about, or am I imagining that?
What'd you say?
I thought Samsung came
Yeah,
out with
that's what we had. That's what we had.
Oh yeah, okay. Because I do remember that craze. Yeah, everyone was hopping on the 3D train.
Yeah. Oh man, that kind of flopped.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we never really, that was like 3D TVs were huge for like 12 months. So for like a year, I guess they were huge. So yeah, I had one. But I wasn't, like, we rarely, if ever, used the 3D. I remember one time I tried to go on the internet browser that was on the TV and, like, look up, I looked up, like, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something, and I was, like, trying to watch that, like, in 3D. Because I was like, oh, that would be cool. I don't think it really worked that well, though. Yeah, but anyway, I digress. When did this become a 3D TV podcast? Am I right?
We're not sponsored by Samsung, I promise.
Yeah.
or Best Buy.
Or Best Buy, yeah. Any of those fine retailers.
Sponsored by all the retailers. No. Also, okay, so what is it on Friday? Yes, Friday. Octopath Traveler is coming out, so that's pretty soon. I guess we kind of touched on that earlier.
I can't see the chat you're looking at, but how many of the viewers are interested in purchasing Octopath Traveler?
Oh yes, how many of you viewers are interested in getting Octopath? Hey, Lucky Stingray.
Also, my friend Brandon is watching right now, so we have one more viewer. I don't know if he can chat.
Tell him to chat if he can. Oh wait, no, if he's watching, Brandon, you should chat. Oh, Angel Bear on Twitch says maybe. Where do I get to go to say hi to these people? What do you mean, Angel Bear? What do you mean? Yeah, so Angel Bear says maybe she'll.
Maybe.
Yes, I'm talking to, this is Dana and Chandler. So.
If I didn't say so, hello everyone. I don't even know if I said hello. What, an hour into the stream and I'm just now being like, hey guys.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, if you're just joining us,
yeah.
This is over to my left over here. By far left we got Chandler, and then right next to me we got Dana in the middle. Oh, Captain Retro. What's up, Captain Retro? It depends on if you have money. Yeah, that's a big factor.
Did they actually announce how much they wanted for it? Does it say anywhere?
I think it's is it $40?
40 is reasonable, and I wouldn't expect them to charge any more. I think that would just be a huge turn off for everyone. Any more than 40, I think, is just not.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be coming out in 6 days here. So
6 days.
Yeah. And then we got the demos out of course, and then I think Dana, you were talking about that earlier. I haven't gotten a chance to play the new demo. I played the first demo. Frick, how much does it cost? Heckin'. Oh wait, here, if I click pre-order now. Oh no, I think it's a $60 game.
Ooh.
Oh man, no. All right, I was thinking about getting it, but no.
Nah.
Nah. There's 8. Obviously, there's 8. Stories you can play, but I wonder how long the game would take. How many hours you could get out of it, because paying $60 for Breath of the Wild when I've played 300 hours of it is well worth the money. Same with Splatoon. I'm at like 250 or something. But if the game's only, I don't know, what's a short game nowadays? Like 10, 15 hours. That's really short, actually. But
I mean, to be honest, when I first played the demo, I wasn't really captivated by it, and maybe that's just I might have to play it more to get into it. But I feel like if that's the case, I'm probably not going to spend a full 60 on a game.
Yeah.
Whereas Mario Tennis, I actually played the demo a lot, so that's a game that I would end up getting.
Yeah, I really liked Mario Tennis. I actually won my copy.
Awesome.
Really? How?
Kevin Tendo did a giveaway. He was like the top 10 plays of or hit like his top 10 plays out of everyone who submitted to him, and the 2 people, the top 2 would get a copy of Mario Tennis Aces, and I was number 2. So.
Oh wow!
Awesome.
Yeah. So just like submitting your plays, tennis plays from the demo. So
nice.
It was pretty cool. I was pretty thrilled to find out that I won. So. Or that I was one of the winners, Conga Line Monkey wants to know a good starter pack of games for a noob.
On the Switch?
On the Switch, because he's thinking about getting a Switch for the holidays.
I mean, I'm always gonna recommend Breath of the Wild. I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
one of the most beautiful games
Oh, yeah.
I've ever
Right.
played. Next to Okami, I think it's one of the most beautiful games you could buy.
Mm. Oh,
Now, I'm not sure if Splatoon is really your thing, but it's worth the investment if you like that kind of multiplayer scene. It's really fun. It's fast paced. It's, you know, I have to say Splatoon 2 is a little bit more competitive than the first, but it's still all around a really good game. So, I mean, really, I would say like the core 4 games: Odyssey, Splatoon, Breath of the Wild, and
Mario
what else?
Kart?
Maybe Mario Kart 8 or Tennis,
Yeah.
Mario Tennis. Those are all good
Yeah.
options. So,
Yeah.
you know, just take a look at their top selling games on Nintendo's website and just pick a couple and try them out because they're all really, really good.
Yeah, they are. They are all really good. Yeah. If you've noticed, Chris, we do play a lot of Splatoon on stream and Mario Kart. So if you want more multiplayer focused, and I know you're thinking about starting streaming, so if you want to be able to play with your viewers, then that might be something to think about.
Is Chris Conga Line Monkey?
Yeah. Chris is Conga Line Monkey.
Right.
Yeah. So, what else do we have here? See here. Or did you have any other things to add to the recommendation, Chandler?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Definitely. I know I've talked a lot about Rocket League on this stream already, but
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend Rocket League. It's a fun, addicting game, and it's only $20. It's really like definitely worth the price. As far as other games, I think you guys covered them all. Like Zelda, Odyssey are must-gets. I would get Mario Kart and Splatoon. But yeah, I think that's kind of those 4 games are what you need at first.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
And there's also a lot of indie games I know that they have on the eStore.
Yes.
I haven't tried many of them, but I'm sure you could find something that's, you know, inexpensive and fun. That being said, I actually had a thought the other day. So on the Wii and the Wii U, and Nintendo's been known for letting indie developers put their games out on the eStore and everything.
Yeah.
And they're doing that on the Switch as well.
Well, lately at least.
What's that?
Lately at least, and with the Wii U. I think that really started with the Wii U more
Yeah,
so.
I think, yeah. But even the Wii had a lot of strange third-party games.
The Wii had a lot of shovelware, yeah.
Yeah, and so what I was thinking is that I feel like in a way having all those indie games on the Wii U, it's an interesting choice because and on the Switch too. It's an interesting choice because they're giving these developers a chance to kind of get their name out there. But do you think the Switch has kind of made enough of a name for itself where having so many indie games won't like tarnish that reputation at all? Does that make sense?
I think because they're Nintendo and like we know Nintendo as like the home of like Mario and Zelda, so I don't think it'll be too much of an issue, if any.
Yeah. I would just say Nintendo does have to at least put some regulation. It has to at least regulate the games that are coming in their eShop.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely there have been some, I guess, kind of phone apps that like are supposed to be playable on Switch, but they're just not really any good.
Yeah.
So as long as that doesn't that we keep that to a minimum, you know,
right.
I think it will be good.
Yeah, like Chris says, they need to avoid the Wii's shovelware problem. Yes.
Right.
They definitely do. Yeah, so as long as they can do that.
Yeah, that was one thing I was worried about because I know that there's a lot of just really poorly made party games on the Wii, and I think it made the Wii a little bit laughable.
Yeah,
people
yeah,
didn't
it
take
did.
it seriously because you had like sponsored games and like product placement in games for all sorts of like ice cream companies and you know, just weird stuff like that. And which kind of made Nintendo seem like they were sellouts. You know, they're like letting anyone and everyone have a chance to put their games out. I feel like they did better on the Wii U, although there still are only a few main titles for the Wii U, and then it kind of died, unfortunately. So that was a little bit of a flop. But I think they got a better handle on it now with the Switch.
I remember following this one game. This might be a tangent, but I remember following this one game called Meme Run on the Wii U. Has anybody heard of that?
No.
Nope.
I mean, I wasn't really like following it, but I don't know. There was like all these like troll. Like I wasn't following it as in like I didn't like buy it, but it was like really broken, and I just followed it on some like Nintendo news website. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it was really broken, and the creators. I don't remember the creator's full name, but it was. Oh, that meme game was awful. Congo says. That's funny. That's really funny. But yeah, so that meme run. I don't know. I just thought I would mention that because that's kind of what I think of when I hear about like Wii U indies. I know there were a lot of good ones, but that's just kind of what I think of because I remember the author of the site did a lot of articles on Meme Run for some reason.
Conga Line says, I didn't play it, but I saw it, and I can't unsee it.
Oh no. Oh no. The nightmares. Oh man.
The nightmares.
Yeah, there are a lot of good indie games to make up for those. A lot of my favorites come from the company WayForward. They make Shantae and Mighty Switch Force.
Oh,
those, especially for starting games. I don't know who asked that. I can't see the chat. But starting games, you might want to look into Shantae. Pirate's Curse was really good, and then Half Genie Hero came out probably like a year and a half ago, 2 years. And then Mighty Switch Force is a puzzle platformer that's really fun too. So lots of good options there. I was actually going to cosplay Patricia Wagon from Mighty Switch Force, but that didn't go through, so I tried.
Who were you going to cosplay?
Patricia Wagon is the main character in Mighty Switch Force.
Oh, nice. It's called Mighty Switch Force?
Yes.
Nice. I wonder if that's, you know that big YouTube channel called Switch Force? I wonder if that's where they got their name.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where they got
I don't know.
Yeah, I wondered that too.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I had never heard of this game before, so.
It's really good. I don't even know. I think I saw their, do you guys know the composer Virt? V-I-R-T? Jake Kaufman? No. He did the soundtrack for Shovel Knight, Mighty Switch Force 1 and 2, Shantae, all of the Shantaes. I mean, he goes back to actually the original Shantae on the Game Boy Advance, I think. And he did that from the very first Shantae. He's awesome. Really, I know this is not, again, we're not, you know, trying to hype up any of these people and be like, oh, go check them out, but they are really cool. So if you're looking for new music or new games, Shantae, Mighty Switch Force, check out Virt if you play Shovel Knight. That's pretty good.
I've definitely heard of Shovel Knight, but I haven't actually played it. I just don't. There are so many games.
I know. There's too many to pick from.
There's too many to actually be able to play.
Not enough time.
Yeah, that's true. So now, did you guys hear about Nintendo's stocks now after E3? They're kind of taking a dip because I guess investors are not liking what Nintendo has to offer, and it also might be kind of a product of them saying like, oh, we're gonna sell 20 million units by the end of fiscal year 2018. And now they're like, I guess maybe investors are worried that they won't be able to like make it, so they're like selling out, I guess.
That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. I'm sure they will though, because Nintendo has always been very conservative with their estimates for how many things they're gonna sell. Their estimates like for their numbers. So yeah, they've always been very conservative. So I think they will manage to sell at least 20 million by the end of the fiscal year. Especially with like they have Smash Bros and Pokemon coming, which
oh, that's right. I don't know. I forgot about that.
Yeah, which honestly would probably do it on its own. And I don't even think like I don't even know if it's really that important how their stock is doing. Like for us as like gamers.
I mean, I don't think so. It's probably hard for them to follow up. Probably one of their best years in 2017.
Yeah.
But I do think this E3 kind of was lacking as a lot of everything that was kind of on there, with the exception of a few games, were like already rumored to be released. Like Fortnite was basically confirmed before the release, so it wasn't kind of as much of a surprise there. Also, I feel like you do have Pokemon, you do have Smash Brothers, but they're not really new concepts.
That's
which
true.
I think they'll cater to kind of the hardcore fans and the Nintendo fans. But from that, I don't really see it catering to anyone kind of outside of the Nintendo realm.
Right.
I think if they would have done maybe showed some info for some new IP like Metroid Prime or Pikmin, it could reassure investors a little bit.
Right.
I think they'll hit 20 million maybe either at the end of this year or kind of more towards the beginning of next year. But I think a lot of consumers aren't really seeing a lot of what we saw last year.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
E3 was that E3 2016?
17.
Was that when they announced 2017? Was that Breath of the Wild's
no
debut?
No, Breath of the Wild's debut was that was 2016.
Because that was huge. I mean, that was intense. But I feel like this year, I think everyone was lacking a little bit, and I honestly didn't watch much of E3. The only thing interesting, I think, outside of this Nintendo is Ghost of Tsushima on the PS4. But, I don't even know what Microsoft did. I didn't watch. I think they had a really laughable skit. They've just, like, fallen off the face of gaming. I don't know where they are.
They actually...
And I don't really care.
Microsoft actually had a really, really solid show this year.
Did they? Okay, I heard from people it was a little bit laughable, but I don't know.
They had, like...
I probably heard from
a lot of people are, like say that, and I really do not understand why. Because they had, like, 18 world premieres, like... I don't think they had that many exclusives. Maybe that's why. They had, like, a handful of like, console exclusives. Or maybe it was console and PC exclusive. I don't know. But, they had some, like, exclusive stuff also. And, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why people say that, to be honest. But, because they had, like, a ton of stuff.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I just feel like lately they haven't been putting out much, E3 aside. When I'm not talking about Nintendo, I'll side with Sony for the most part. and I just feel like the Xbox One X or S or whatever they're on, I don't even know anymore. But I just feel like they're not really cranking out anything that's noteworthy. But that's just me because I'm a little biased toward obviously Nintendo, or I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And then Sony as a runner-up. You know, so but that could just be me. I don't know if you guys have heard anything or own Xbox One S's or X's or whatever. So
No.
No.
I don't. What about you, Chandler?
Not really any more news on the as far as the new console from Microsoft. I know PS5, Call of Duty. I don't know, but there's a new Call of Duty rumored for PS5.
So not World War II? It's a different one?
Yeah, it's I think it's a new one.
Well, Black Ops 4 is coming out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't care less about Call of Duties anymore. Talk about rehashing a series, right? That and Assassin's Creed is a little washed up, I think. But
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, Nintendo's is guilty because here we are with another Mario Tennis. You know, no offense to Tennis, but you know,
I feel
it
you.
depends on what side of the coin you're on. You know, it's like I could bash Call of Duty all I want, but then here we are with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, so
yeah, which
true.
is like basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And enhanced port, even though there's like barely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's just your preference. So
yeah,
one
definitely.
side or the other, it's all right. We all have our preferences. So how about the chat? Is anyone gonna defend Microsoft?
Oh yeah, does anybody want to defend
The only thing I can say is that Gears 5 is coming out, Gears of War 5. I've been a longtime fan of the series, but again, I don't own an Xbox One, so I can never play the fourth one. So they kind of lost out on that with me. Cause
Chris says, but does Call of Duty have a clown car? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So you know.
Microsoft?
Microsoft?
We know which is the better series.
He goes, Microsoft? Well, Windows 10 is fine. I do like Windows 10. Windows 10 is a nice OS.
It's okay.
Like,
that's all right.
Dana, do you have Windows 10?
I do.
Yeah. Do you, Chandler?
I do. Yeah.
I think it forced most of their PCs to update to Windows
10.
I don't think you had an option this time around.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, it's the newest OS. It's fine, but
I've heard that. I've heard that too. Yeah, I heard my one friend, she was like forced to without her permission, and she was like, no, I don't know how to do things on this OS. I need to go back to Windows 7.
I think it's easier than Windows 8 though. I don't know. I did not like Windows 8.
I heard a lot of people hated 8. I never had 8. I went from 7 to 10. So
I think I did too. Yeah, I skipped over 8.
Yeah.
So I don't really. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna make a joke. So if you still have 8, upgrade to 10, free at Best Buy can do it for you. So no. that flop. But anyway, go ahead.
That would be nice if that was true.
Yeah, I just didn't pay much attention to the changes between the operating systems because I don't really have a brand. Well, I shouldn't say I don't have a brand loyalty. I would definitely take a PC over a Mac any day. Fight me about it. But in terms of OSs, it's not really a top priority. And one of the funny things I thought recently was, a lot of times I make fun of people who upgrade to every single iPhone. Every time one of them comes out, it's like, oh, I gotta get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so stupid, haha, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait a minute, I did the same thing with my Game Boys. I had the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance SP. I was like, dang, I did the same thing. But it's just preference. It's your priority.
Yeah.
Do you like video games or do you like phones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually never had Game Boys growing up or anything, but
they were pretty cool. They were pretty cool.
Oh, Captain Retro wants to know our thoughts on Toys R Us closing. And he also says that Microsoft won E3 this year, in his opinion. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
You got one.
objectively, I would say objectively, yes. But, yeah, I mean, I guess it's sad that Toys R Us is closing, but, like, I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I went there every now and then to buy gifts for my nephew, like, cousins and all that. But, it was a great place, but I'm not super heartbroken. I mean, everything comes and goes, you guys. It's,
yeah.
If GameStop sells out, then that'll be sad too, but, I mean, everything's online anyway, so.
I know.
I was just happy because the founder of Toys R Us just recently passed away, and he kind of was able to see his business go under, which was really sad.
That is sad.
I felt so bad for him. But it was cool. They gave us some great commercials. I didn't go there too much. I remembered I bought Mario Kart DS there.
Aw.
Yeah, did you? Yeah, I remember I bought Kirby and the Rainbow Curse there, because if you pre-ordered it from Toys R Us, you got a free Kirby amiibo.
Oh, wow.
So, I got my free Kirby
amiibo.
What?
As soon as we're done talking about Toys R Us, you guys want to talk about the new Splatoon amiibos?
Oh, you know it. Oh, you know it.
And or Smash amiibos?
And or, yeah, I was going to say that too, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So final thoughts, Toys R Us. Rip in peace. It's good to know you, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah,
what does
the way it went down, store kind of being killed from the inside was super extra sad. What do you mean?
I think that's the saddest part, because
from
they
the inside.
Well, I think for a long time they were just losing money because everything was going online. I mean, and then Walmart, Target, all the other stores started carrying a lot of the same stuff Toys R Us did. So I think just through competition and through the switch to online shopping, that they just kind of were losing it, and they couldn't make up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would I thought that's like what happened, but like what Captain Retro, what do you mean from the inside out? Like I'm not sure what he means.
Maybe is that maybe referring to like management or something, or?
Did you mean like management? The management was like terrible.
Or like shareholders messing everything up.
Maybe it's that. Let me look up. I saw something though about, they said it like they had a tweet about their like last day, but then they were like stay updated. Yeah, stay tuned here for news and information on the next chapter for Jeffrey and the iconic Toys R Us brands. And then and then it says hashtag true be continued, as in like TRU, like Toys R Us, like be continued.
Well, there's still hope. Maybe they'll partner up with a different chain, or maybe they'll just sell exclusively online. Who knows?
Oh, Chandler, you can't be. Wait, they were bought by a larger corporation, who basically took out a lot of credit in their name and used assets to finance it. Then they declared bankruptcy. What?
Oh.
Wow, that sucks.
Yikes.
For them. Oh man. Yeah, yikes indeed. Yikes indeed. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's not a good thing. They were burnt down from the inside. Very sad. Yeah, that does sound like they got burned from the inside. That sucks.
Yeah.
That is sad.
Maybe let's move on to something more cheerful.
Yeah, now we're all sad. We're all like silent, like dang, didn't know how deep it went.
Yeah, how deep it went.
But even then, if they'll be fine. They'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they might. So because they might, like, obviously it says on there, like, stay tuned for the next chapter. So
Right.
there could be something. Okay, anyway.
So let's see.
As we said, speaking of amiibo, wipe single tear. Yes.
Single tear.
So, so the Pearl and Marina amiibo. Yeah, chapter 11. What? What is chapter 11?
I think chapter 11's bankruptcy,
Bankruptcy?
right?
That's what I was,
I think so. File chapter 11.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah, is it bankruptcy? Anyway. So the Pearl and Marina amiibo. Yes.
Yep. I have pre-ordered them.
Oh,
and
nice.
I also pre-ordered the Octolings. I'm actually going to get 2 boxes of the Octolings because my dad is really a fan of them.
Oh, really?
He's kind of like hip, I guess, in that regard, where he's like super cool with Splatoon. He's like, oh, this is cool. He sucks at it. He's like, whatever. But
so he's going to be on Team Octo for this Splatfest?
He doesn't play, but I'm sure if he had to choose, he would. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll get a box that I'll open and use, and you can display a box that we won't ever open. So, so there might be 2 of those coming in. They look really good. Pearl and Marina look fantastic, which actually makes me a little bit sad because they look so much better than Callie and Marie.
Oh, really?
So much, in my opinion. I mean, I'm a Squid Sisters defender, pretty much. But they have so much detail. They look fantastic. And I'm excited to see what they look like. So.
Yeah, well, that's good. That, I mean, even if they look better than Callie and Maria, I guess that's good.
Sad. Talk about a single tier.
Yeah, talk about single tier.
Betrayed. Yeah.
Yeah, they look better than your girls. Your girls.
But my good old Nintendo, they didn't forget about my girls. They are assist trophies in Smash, in the new Smash game. So.
Oh, are they? I didn't realize that.
So yeah, there's my brother and I spent a long time watching clips about the new Smash, and there's basically I don't really know like what activates it, but they'll do a number from their concert, and the camera will just zoom in on them.
Oh,
and then the stage
yeah,
gets
I
really
remember
small.
that. I remember that.
So I was like, I'm so glad they took, the original girls and not Off the Hook.
Yeah.
No offense, Off the Hook. I'm sure chat's like, oh, she hates Off the Hook. No, I don't hate them.
No.
They just don't do it for me the same way that.
No. Yeah, I think if I started on amiibos, I will eventually own all of them, says Chris. Yeah, you like toys, don't you? Conga Line Monkey. Jam Girl likes Splatoon, likes Marina and Pearl equally, and same with Callie and Marie, she says. Wait, I thought you did like toys, Chris. I don't know. Yeah, what? So I guess we're talking about Smash again because Frandon asks, what are your guys' opinions on Ridley being in the game?
Oh, Ridley being in Smash?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they could have. I'm not bashing Ridley, but I think they could have had like a better character to reveal. I don't know. I would have loved to see Waluigi be revealed. I think that would make a ton of people go crazy.
Yeah, everyone wants Waluigi for Smash.
I think that was also something that was rumored too. So, but I didn't hear. I kind of heard about it more after the presentation, though.
Yeah. I don't really know about Waluigi. I wasn't really one who was like, oh, hashtag justice for Waluigi for Smash. It would have been cool. They're holding back Waluigi just to troll people. I'm sure he'll be out.
We don't know Conga Line Monkey. I mean, nothing is with Nintendo, nothing is a sure thing.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if anybody watches Arlo, but they're the kings of left field. They're the kings of left field. Hey, hey, Bowser did nothing wrong. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Too many memes. Calm down with the Waluigi memes. Jam girl, yes. True. Bowser says your mic is really low, Dana. Let's see here. The meme machine has to be maintained. Nice. Yes, true. Yeah. I mean, hashtag justice for Waluigi.
What kind of characters would you guys like to see, new characters would you guys like to see in Smash?
Did anyone care about Waluigi before they left him out? Exactly, Conga Lion Monkey. Nobody cared about Waluigi before he was left out of Smash. Like, nobody. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, other characters. Hello, Van Zan 44. But yeah, nobody really cared about him. And what are we saying? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Characters for Smash, like, I have no idea. Maybe like, I don't know. They already have Villager in there, like Animal Crossing. They already have.
Yeah,
like
they do have pretty much like all the characters, all the main characters from like each Nintendo game. So I don't know.
Banjo-Kazooie
I would like
is a popular one.
Oh yeah. I think Crash Bandicoot, I could see him maybe possibly appearing in Smash 2.
Yeah, they did have him. I mean, like, they obviously just had the insane trilogy port.
Yeah.
From that on the Switch. So maybe that could work. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's definitely possible. Definitely maybe.
Right. Yeah. Wait, is Dana's mic working?
Oh. Oh no, Dana. Oh no, I didn't think. I just thought you weren't talking. Oh no.
I saw her moving her mouth closer as she was talking.
Dana, try leaving and rejoining the call. That worked last time. Peace, Dana.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Okay, cool.
I don't know why that keeps happening. That is so weird.
Maybe that's why I was like, I think I asked a question. I was like, did anyone hear that? Or
yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. Time for charades. Yes.
Yeah, really. Guess what Dana is saying.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask. About a year ago, I think they teased a trailer for Bayonetta 3 on the Switch. Now, has anything else come out about that recently? I haven't been following it, but do you think?
Wait, what? They teased it though. They teased it at the Game Awards. That was the first announcement.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I haven't seen anything else about it.
Yeah, no, I haven't either.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm super stoked for it. I was excited that they brought her back. because they ported it to the Wii U, and then they also made the sequel. So I was super excited for that.
Yeah.
And then they announced the third one, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So I can't wait. You know, I don't know how much longer we're gonna have to wait, but don't know how many of you are hardcore Bayonetta fans, but it is fantastic.
Yes, I am not a fan of Bayonetta, but
Oh, so sad. Is it the like what about it? Is it just like the type of game, or Bayonetta herself that's just kind of like
Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
some of the kind of visuals for that game are not really, I'd say, not kid friendly, to say the least.
Not for everyone.
Yeah.
Definitely not. They toned it down a little bit in the second one from what I remember playing of it, but you know, if you actually were to play it, it is raunchy, but it works. I mean, she pulls it off, and I don't know, it just works. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if anyone in the chat has played it and could help me out here explaining why, you know, it works, but it just does. I mean,
bring out Bayonetta kart racing, says Chris.
Bayonetta kart racing.
Bayonetta kart.
That would be interesting to see.
Yeah, that would be very interesting.
I mean, maybe I have to see more gameplay footage of it, because I haven't.
Or Bayonetta kart.
Oh, I would like to see both, but no, probably Bayonetta, because I just watched some clips of it, and from what I watched, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna buy this game, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And it depends also if you like that type of game too, because it really is just kind of a beat 'em up style game.
Yeah.
So if you're not into that, you know, there's not a whole lot of exploration. It's fairly linear, but still entertaining. It's well written, you know, great dialogue, all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, you just kind of, if you like that type of game, if you like the characters, then it just makes it all the more entertaining. But you can definitely see where the hesitation comes in. Just by footage, and you know, if you don't know anything about the game, you'd be like, yeah, this is a little suspicious. What's going on here, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, just the fact that she's like a satanic witch, I'm like,
not necessarily. Well, kind of. Well, yeah, that's a whole different. I won't even, because she's like not actually bad, but
I mean,
have ties, but it's not.
Is she an anti-hero?
Kind of, but like it's not. I don't know. Yeah, I guess if the religious part is questionable to you, it's not even. I just take it as a work of fiction, so I don't really, you know, factor that in. It's just part of the story. I don't know. You'd have to make a decision. It's too hard. It's too much to get into.
It's not. That's a discussion for another time.
It's got like religious background, but it's not about religion. So it's a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, that's yeah. But yeah, that's those are all the topics that I had written down. Does anyone in the chat have anything they want to hear us discuss?
Well, what did you guys think of Nintendo showing up at the Tokyo Game Show?
Tokyo Game Show. Yes, and a little background on that, guys. They have not been there in a decade or more. So so it's like kind of like, you know, why are they being there, and like what are they doing? And I don't think they've ever had an exhibit there before, actually. So I think they are having an exhibit this year. So we don't know if it's just kind of like the new president is like gonna go around and like you know, like show his face, I guess, like get introduced to people, tell them like make some games, like let's make some games
Yeah.
on Switch. Or they could even be showing off new hardware. Like I don't know, it's kind of early for that, but
Yeah, I think you're right though that Furukawa, is that his name?
yeah, I think it's Furukawa.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably for him to kind of just introduce himself to other developers there and kind of try to make this some business negotiations there or business relations.
Yeah. Like a PR thing. Hey, Dana.
Hey.
Hey.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
Hey, they had a great PR thing last summer with the Summer of Play tour.
Yeah.
I mean, that was fantastic.
I wanted to go to that, but I couldn't get to it, which was...
They're doing it again this year, but they're doing it at Walmart this time instead of like
really?
shopping malls. So last year, my brother and I went, and we pretty much opened the place up, but the line, it took us like 2 hours just to wait in line because they have to get everyone through.
Yeah.
2 hours, but we did get to play Splatoon 2, and we dominated because we had experience already with the original. And it was so funny. The guy who was running that particular section, he comes over to us and he's like, "You two are dominating the battlefield." We're like, "We know." But great event. If you look them up online, they should be doing it at local Walmarts around the country. So I don't know, it's not going to be as extravagant as it was last year because they had a lot more room last year to do it.
Yeah, because they did it in malls.
Yeah, but if you have a free afternoon and you want to just beat up some little kids in Mario Kart, go for it.
Oh, you
That's what we did. We got free merch, free entry, and it's good.
Yeah. As
Jam
long as there's never a Summer of Toad, says
Summer of Toad.
So are you guys fans of the South Park game franchise? I'm not.
Haven't played it, don't care much for it.
Yeah, I'm not too big of a South Park fan in general. My roommate, my freshman year, watched it a lot in our dorm room.
Oh,
but
really?
yeah, didn't really get too much into it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Jam One Girl asks, do you guys think it's weird to have Chain Chomp in Mario Tennis Aces?
Oh. I mean, no. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's a Mario Tennis game, so like, you're gonna have weird characters. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, he doesn't have arms or hands.
Yeah,
so,
the thing that you need to play tennis most of the time.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the things that kind of drew me to Mario Tennis Aces when I first saw I think it was the second trailer when he appeared, and I've seen gameplay and I'm like, you know what? He might be my number one go-to character after all.
Yeah, and honestly, like, his dash, works better than, like, all of them, I think. At least for me. Like, when you hold the button to, like, kind of charge up a little bit before you go, he'll just, like, kind of shoot across the court, which is what I need because all of them are too slow to, like, get across because the ball, like, goes too fast. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it works. It's pretty cool though. I agree, Jam Girl. It is weird how he plays just fine without arms. I love how he like balances the tennis ball like when he's gonna serve like on his head. I think that's
like I haven't seen footage of him play. I don't suppose he uses like his chain to actually hit it. Does he just like magically?
No. He holds the tennis racket in his mouth.
In his teeth.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
isn't that cute? It's pretty.
I was gonna say maybe if he used his chain to like swat at it, that would make sense. But
yeah,
I was like, how would he do that?
Yeah,
Does not really
like,
have control over his chain.
Yeah. So it's.
I guess you can play as a blooper now too. Is that something that's? Did I hear wrong?
I don't think the blooper is coming.
No, I could have sworn I saw something. Let me look. You two should probably. I'm probably talking nonsense, but let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think that he was.
Let's see.
I could be wrong.
It says Koopa Troopa and Blooper are coming to Mario Tennis Aces.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'm
as
wrong,
playable characters. I don't know when that was announced. I think I saw a link on Facebook or something with them.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, really? So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Blooper. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what character do they mean by Blooper?
Blooper, the squid, the little squid guys.
Yeah, the white squid.
The ink.
How
you know what? He should be in Splatoon 2. He should be in Splatoon 2.
I think in the campaign, I think they have little like pixel tiles of bloopers somewhere.
Oh, really?
Like
yeah,
they definitely have them as Easter eggs. They're there.
They had bloopers as Easter eggs, which was really fun.
Yeah.
Really fun. Yeah, it's Koopa Paratroopa who's coming because yeah, Koopa Troopa is already out. Hey, Grumpy Cat 25, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So if nobody else, or if nobody has anybody from the chat, or like you two, then I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up because I don't know what else we would talk about right now.
Yeah.
And I know, Chandler, I know you have to go soon anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yee. I guess we'll just wait. Diddy Kong, Birdo, and Paratroopa are coming to Mario Tennis Aces. Well, Blooper is coming too, though. Wait, are you sure that Dana, is that just from a data mine?
Let's see.
No, I think that's legit.
It said on, let's see, June 13th, it says, Nintendo shared the news during the Treehouse Live today at E3. Let's see, people can unlock, let's see. It says he's going to be a playable character. This is from IGN.
Oh. Okay. Is Birdo a boy or a girl? Well, they said, I know that he was a boy in Japan, but I think over here he's a girl. Or she's a girl, I guess. I don't know. I guess we got some kind of like transgender dinosaur thing going on, but
that's what I heard too.
That's fine. Yeah.
So yeah, I think she's a girl in America though, right? In North America, and then in Japan, originally it was a boy, but I don't know if they've changed it since then. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows, really. Yeah, but I think it's probably still the same because they probably want it to stay the same for consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unless anybody else has any questions that they want us to discuss, I think we're just gonna go ahead and end the podcast now.
Sounds good. I mean, I'm excited for all this new stuff coming out and get some release dates going on these remasters and all that good stuff. And of course, everyone's hyped for Smash, myself included. So there's a lot to look forward to the coming months.
Which are no longer covered in Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He says, okay, I need at least 2 Switches now. Yep. All right. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a channel to raid, and I know who we're gonna raid, but I will find that link right now, and I will drop that in the chat.
Cool. And thank you for having me, Kazoo. It's always fun joining you on streams and podcasts and all that good stuff.
Of course, so. Dana Corvid.
So I'll be back. I'll be back eventually if you
guys,
don't see me.
Here's the link for the raid, and I just want to watch though. Oh, you can't type Yellow Kazoo raid in the chat. That's what we're gonna type. If anyone's still on Twitch, there's the link. Yellow Kazoo raid. Let's go, boys. Okay, so yeah, so definitely hit up that link. Hit up 2Button Crew if you're on mobile. If you're on mobile, you can just search 2Button Crew, and you should be able to find them. But yeah, Jam Girl, you type that in 2Button Crew's chat. Yeah, just go to their chat and then type Yellow Kazoo raid. Or just anything to let them know that you're coming over from the Kazoo channel. Cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Dana, do you want to tell them where they can find you on the internet?
They can't really. I'm not a streamer, or I don't have a YouTube. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just a guest for the time being. But if my brother ever starts a YouTube channel for his voice acting, then I might do some low-key promotions of his stuff. But for the time being, I'm just a guest. And you might see me again if Kazoo and I stream the Splatfest together, depending on what side she picks. So, you know, I might be chatting again with you guys or playing, and either way, you'll see me sometime soon. Yeah. Hopefully.
There you go.
I have nothing to promote, so unfortunately. Otherwise, I would.
What about you, Chandler?
Not really on the internet, but if you go to your local Chili's during happy hour, you might find me there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chili's.
Chili's.
You know it.
I know, my roommate has a thing against Chili's. Like, I tried to drag him there, and he wouldn't budge. Like, he's like, I'm not going to Chili's. But, also, thank you for having me on, Kazoo.
Yeah, of course, Chandler. Thank you guys both for joining me. And
it was fun.
Yeah, guys, definitely please go raid. Please go raid 2Button Crew. Scott and Simeon, they're great over there. They're great. So definitely go raid them. And I will see you guys next time for another stream. Thank you all for watching and listening. Yeah, so see you guys next time.
See you later, everybody.
Bye.